G'day guys and welcome back to ADOS the Great YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be giving you my predicted lineup for the South Sydney Rabbitohs for round 2 against Melbourne Storm. That is of course on Thursday night. Now, I don't think there'll be many changes, if any. Obviously there's going to be at least one change for this round, but I don't think Demetrio is going to change too much, and I'll explain why as I go through the lineups. So I guess we can nearly just jump straight in. I'll go over a few or one injury concern. So Blake TAAFFE has allegedly been ruled out for 3 to 4 weeks at the time of recording this video. So unfortunately we do lose TAAFFE for that extended period of time. But yeah, let's talk about our round 2 squad. So obviously I'll do as I did last week, start with the fullback, go with the wingers, centres, 5'8", halfback, front row, second row, bench. I'm not going to do anything over 17. I'm just going to do my 17-man squad. And guys, let me know in the comments, do you agree with the way this team, the way I've picked the lineup, or do you think that there will be more changes made? Now, I will say at the end of the video the changes I personally think we should make. I'm just predicting what I think Demetrio is going to pick. So starting off with the fullback, it's obviously Latrell Mitchell. So Latrell comes back from suspension this week. Thank God, because we need him. So I think he slots into fullback, obviously. The wingers, I think, will be Alex Johnston and Taane Milne. Yeah, look, Josh Mansour was fine. He scored a try, but he's kind of a turnstile on defense. On offense, he's brilliant. He's fine. I'd happily leave him in the team if he wasn't that bad defensively. He made one pretty good try-saving tackle down that side, but I don't think it warrants him keeping that wing spot, and I think Demetrio will pull him out and bring in Taane Milne. Alex Johnston goes back to the other wing, obviously, and in the centres, I think we keep Jackson Paulo and Campbell Graham. So obviously fullback Latrell Mitchell, wingers Johnston and Milne, centres Campbell Graham and Jackson Paulo. At 5'8", obviously, is Cody Walker, and halfback, he's done nothing to warrant him getting dropped, and that's Lachlan Elias. Now, I know a lot of guys were very critical, a lot of Rabbitohs fans, I should say, were very critical of how well Elias played on Friday night. It's his first proper real crack at NRL. I do understand he played a couple of games last year, but this was, they're giving him the keys and saying, this is your jersey, you run with it, this is your chance. So I'm a little bit disappointed from Rabbitohs fans having a bit of a dig at him. I think there was a lot more experienced players that definitely deserved, not so much, it's the first game of the year, so we're always going to be clunky. Every team had some sort of, clunkiness to them. So, we've got to give the boys a little bit of credit. But with that being said, I think Damien Cook and Cody, I think probably 3 players that definitely need to stand up this week. Damien Cook, Cody Walker and Cameron Murray. But back to the team. So Cody Walker and Lachlan Elias in the halves. That's a lock. That's obvious. Front row, I've got Marky Nichols and Junior Totola. At dummy half is still obviously Damien Cook. In the second row, Keon Kolomatangi, Jai Arrow, 100% has to be there. The only guy, other than probably Campbell Graham, that really showed effort for the whole match, basically. What made me proud from Jai Arrow was that chase he made on Albert Kelly. The only player not to give up, and that's a second rower. So shout out to Jai Arrow, really impressed with his effort. And he got 2 Dally M points too, so shout out to him. I thought he was brilliant. He's definitely still in the second row. Cameron Murray locking up the scrum. And that's my starting 13. So we're only 4 minutes in, so it's probably going to be a short video. But I will give you my bench, and then I will talk about changes I'd like to see, but probably won't happen. So the bench, I'm actually keeping the same. So Hame Sully in the number 14 jersey. Not Hame Sully, sorry. Saliva Havili in the number 14 jersey. I'd have in the number 15 Michael Cheekham, Thomas Burgess number 16, and number 17 Jacob Host. So that is my 17-man squad, guys. Let me know, do you think this is how they're going to go, or do you think there will be other changes? I'd love to hear your opinions. But going on to my changes that I would make if I was in charge, it wouldn't be too much different to the lineup I've provided there. I'd probably move Jackson Paula out to the wing and maybe play Tane Milne or Isaiah Tass in the centres. That's probably the only change I would make. Yesaya Karapani could be another one to play in the centres, but I do think they're going to go Tane Milne on the wing, and Jackson Paulo keeps his spot in the centres. Moving on, I think Cody Walker and Lachlan Elias, definitely I wouldn't make any changes there. Personally, I would move Marky Nichols to the bench, Jacob Host to the reserves, and pull in Hame Sally if he's right to play. That'd be the only changes I'd make in the forward pack. I'd keep everyone else, but I would put Damien Cook on notice, because he wasn't great in that first game and he needs to stand up and prove that he deserves that spot in the side, because as the Australian hooker, he made too many rookie errors, in my opinion. I love Cookie. One of my favourite players of all time. Really, really respect him. I literally got the number 14 on one of my jerseys when he signed with the club. I've stuck with Cookie for life, basically. He's the man. He's my man. And, for me to say that I think, he should be on notice is pretty big. But yes, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Let me know down in the comments what changes you'd make. And yeah, I'll see you guys when the team is announced to go over my thoughts on it. And let's see how close I can get. All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Go the Rabbitohs.